We're going to do a little reading. Listen to the spirits.
You can't escape your mind.
That is true. Good point, spirits. So, why do you find it important to make such a point, spirits? That is what I wonder.
My name is Margaret.
Nice to speak with you, Margaret. Okay. Feels ready. To begin, we have the Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment. We have a King of Swords, standing in his power, speaking his truth. The Five of Swords. Somebody was a backstabber, betrayer, and they are stressed out a little bit
Robinson.
about being a backstabber, betrayer. Somebody is seeking justice. Just be patient. Wait till the right kind of growth happens. Seems like a bunch of empty promises leading to nothing but disappointment after disappointment. Why is that? The stalking. Expect epicness. We have a lot of conflicts because people are seeing this. We got 10 swords of truth. Pent up tensions. People know things were off. It's the events of the past leading up to now, and everything's making sense all at once.
Raymond.
For a bunch of people. A riot could break out. Who knows? This is what certain peoples want to stop from happening, like the worst is going through their minds. So, we have
I remember you.
strong energies here coming together at this union to discuss what's really going on. There's some issues to do with free will. People feel like they can't make the moves they want to make for themselves. It's almost like they're being guided down a path that they must go on, but the universe is like, I didn't say you had to go on this path. The universe said, I give you the free will to choose to be whoever and whatever you want to be. Like, God ain't even gonna stop you from being an asshole if you want to be one. You know what I'm saying? So, who are they? We have you do you best. Nobody else can tell you what is best for you. So that's where it doesn't make sense. If I am feeling like I know what's best for me in a situation and you're trying to convince me that I don't, and you don't really have any solid reasons for me to be needing to trust you over myself, then I'm just going to keep trusting myself. You know, until I get like a solid understanding and formation of who you are, I can't really trust you. Especially if I'm a person that's tired of being hurt. Some people who are elevated, you know, they protect their energy, which is the most smartest thing to do. So it's through certain small things that somebody says and does that you trust them. You feel comfort. You feel familiarity within them that you have felt with people who made you feel comfortable in the past or whatever. Or something embedded in your subconscious. When you encounter people of your past lives, familiar spirits, you'll feel the comfort from them that's stored in places. We have the Star. Taking action that counts. Maybe paying somebody to do something. They feel regretful for doing so. It's like it's coming to the surface. What's been going on under the surface and nobody really seen. They seen that something was going on, but they didn't really know where this and that was coming from.
Walk left.
So you go down that little rabbit hole and you find out what's going on really down there. And sometimes the truth is ugly. It's dark down here for a reason. You bring the light with you down here.
Eugene.
We have at the crossroads. Somebody's feeling like choosing to be more peaceful and loving towards someone in this Two of Cups relationship. It's because of the truth. The illusions are falling apart. Somebody's manifesting. We got a High Priestess here. Or somebody's manifesting heightened intuition. They're strengthening their own intuition. And they're able to get through things better. Like they're leveling up their character energy. That's awesome. We have them meaning business about shit in a different way. Closing out cycles with things that no longer serve them. They feel like they need to get more balanced, you know, trimming the hedges. Make shit look prettier. Feel like they can't move forward. Like sometimes you get to the point to where you're buying too much stuff. Like you find too much stuff that's just meant for you, and you love it every time you go shopping. and then you get too much stuff, and then you feel like cluttered. You start conflicting with yourself. You like a lot of this stuff, but at the same time, you don't want to be cluttered up, so you gotta like out with the old, in with the new. So you kind of slow down on certain things, and that's life, keeping you balanced. Just always gotta
We have
listen,
eyes on you.
listen to yourself, so you don't go overboard. Some people allow themselves to go overboard, and their house becomes like hoarder status because they have way too much shit, and then they can't even find their shit anymore. They just know it's there, and they just cherish it.
Draco.
It doesn't really make sense, but that's because they weren't blessed with that core internal balance like some of us are. So we all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses. Let's not be so hard on each other. I see somebody strengthening their creativeness. Sometimes we come to these struggles. They're not even like major struggles or anything. It's just life typical struggles. Everybody has their own thing that they come across. But I see somebody getting like more creative with maybe storage ideas or ways to keep things set out so they can see stuff so things don't get um, fall into the back and forgotten about. We might not even be talking about items. This could be something to going on with your spiritual house. Some people have too many friends and then they forget about some of their friends and they're like, oh yeah, that friend. That's okay. Life will always bring
Even
those
ghosts avoid you.
sometimes. It's because I'm such a strong ancestor myself. I'm here for a human experience. My soul is literally an earth angel. So some of your souls are literally like when I die, I'll still be protecting you, like as your guardian angel. Isn't that cool? Not a lot of people are acknowledged in that type of stuff. But there's so many avenues of life that one can go down. Not everybody cares about that. Some people are looking for this type of magical stuff because they believe it and they know it's out there. And then it shows up and they're like,
Thank you for respect.
I knew it. Gosh, it's hard to even fathom some things you haven't ever encountered. Just like Pocahontas, when she in the story, when the ships come in,
Joe.
they thought it was clouds coming. In the actual factual story of Pocahontas, they didn't even see the ships until they were
Are you hearing me?
coming like up to the land because it was something they had never encountered. They couldn't even fathom the shit that they were seeing. It's just like if you see a UFO. Well, today we all know what UFOs are and what they look like because we have the internet. But like somebody back in the day that didn't have the internet and they didn't talk about aliens as much. Like that's like, did I really just see that? Was I crazy? Did I go crazy for a second? That was them back then, you know. I understand shit. doobie I smoked earlier. It must have been some creeper.
It's not me.
I'll leave that reading here. Hope that helps. Don't forget to like the video. And if you haven't subscribed to me already, make sure you subscribe. Bye.